morning. Good morning. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Fairy Reads Your Tarot. Normally live streamed at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on weekdays. So how are you all today? Hello. So I see Becky's here already. Seeing Debbie here already. Good morning to Angels here to observe the end. Good morning to Raven Wolf Channel. Good morning to Tiger Lily Loving Life. Okay, so let me get you all on the list. Okay, so I got Becky. I'm getting Debbie. And then Angels here to observe the end. And Raven Wolf Channel, good morning to you, darlings. Raven Wolf Channel. Good morning, Leaves Gaming. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Wonderful to have you here again. So, this morning I went thrift shopping. I was going to go live from the thrift shop too, but then I realized that the thrift shop is playing music constantly, so there's no getting out of it. No, it's better. Our tree is thawed out finally. Good morning, Trey. How are you? So, let me see if I can get it to tune in a little bit. Our tree thawed out there, though, so it's very good. Everything's back to normal for the most part. The kids went back to school today, so that's good. I mean, I'll tell you what, reading tarot can wear you out, but the kids seem to wear you out way more than that. So, yeah, I know a lot of people around here had their children were out. Oh, shoot, let's see. I was backwards. Let's see, that needs to be Tiger Lily, Loving Life, and then Weeks Gaming. Sorry, I gotta revamp my list. Tiger Lily, Loving Life. Okay. And then we had Weaves Gaming and Trey. Sorry. I'm a little off this morning. It's a Friday. Good morning, Addie Santana. Welcome back. Lots of new faces coming now. This is wonderful. Good to see you here. Addie Santana. I don't know if any of you noticed we live streamed our snake eating last night, our sensational Spiral. So she got her mouse yesterday. She is an amazing snake. So if you like snakes, yes, she has her own playlist, and it's called Spiral, the Sensational Snake. So, no makeup this morning. I decided to do my nails instead. And didn't have time to do the makeup today. But it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Hopefully you guys aren't worried about it either. So, let me show you some of the cool stuff that I got from the thrift store. Aw, thank you, Jessie. Good to have you here, dear. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miranda Moonchild. How are you, ladies? Jessie Green Hagen and Miranda Moonchild. Miranda, such a good card. Right, you always get these gifts. So many gifts, darling. That's excellent. You have that gift of energy and communication from yesterday. So that's fantastic. I love the Magician. One of my favorite cards. Yeah. Oh, she's amazing, though. I mean, she just went straight up in the air and got that mouse off the stick. Like, literally was this far, like, above her, and she climbs up the side of the wall and sneaks up on that mouse. And she just impresses me. I'm always impressed by her skills. And I think about it, and I think about how small her little head is. She's only about, I would say 3 foot, maybe 3.5 foot. I have her shed here. I can't hold her right now because she just ate. but I have a couple of her sheds, and she sheds all in one piece. So this is a very, very healthy snake here. And this one actually is a really good shed. And you can see where her eyes were and everything. So you can see about how big her head is. It's not much bigger than my thumb. Yeah. And so I think about her little brain in there and how intelligent she is. And I think to myself, you know, how humans only use a certain percent of their brain. And to me, I think about it like animals are not blocked like we are. They're not eating GMOs or drinking fluoride water and using bad shampoo and stuff on their heads, you know, or eating out of the microwave or any of that. So I think to myself, if they're using their entire brain, doesn't it occur to anyone that they might be more intelligent than we are? I mean, she just fascinates me. She really does. So, yeah, I love that snake. So if you guys do want to watch more of her, you can find her in our original playlist called Spiral the Sensational Snake. Oh, awesome, Jesse. That sounds great. New cards. Awesome. Did you bless them? You just hold them next to your heart and you just think wonderful, pure thoughts of love and good intention, and that'll bless them for you. Yes, Jacob, one of our twins, named her Spiral. I'm double checking. I see that Malvin came in. Good morning, Malvin Jackson. Sorry, I get you talking and I forget to write. Yes, fantastic. Yeah, so let me put this back up. And I want to show you some of the cool stuff I found at the thrift store. Oh. Yeah, I really wanted to take you guys with me this morning, but they're playing music in there, and I thought, well, that's just going to ruin everything. So, first of all, like I told you guys, I like to fish. And I found a really cool fishing net for just $4.99. So that's awesome. And it's a lot more collapsible. We have the old ones, and they're really big and honking, and they're kind of antique-y, and I'm kind of worried about one of them's a little bit ratty. So I'm thinking this is going to be awesome for fishing this year. And yeah, my fishing license is expiring today, I believe, because I bought it last year around this time. So, and then here's another cool thing I found. This was $4.99, and this is awesome. And some of you guys might really get a kick out of this. It's very interesting. I think it's for building. So it's this little, I think it's a, like, what is that called? For inspection and leveling. So here's what it says in here, actually. It'll tell us what it is. You can do it yourself with the new Harry Ross Telescope Microscope Scientific Laboratory Apparatus. This is a sighting level. That's what it's called. A sighting level. It says used by contractors, gardeners, plumbers, masons, homeowners, carpenters, architects, students, farmers. It's for laying out drainage, ditches, foundations, contour plowing, grading fences, water levels, golf courses, tennis courts, gardens, etc. The Swift Improved Hand Sighting Level is an extremely simple and useful instrument. It is accurate to 1/5 of 1 degree and is sturdily constructed to maintain its accuracy under all normal conditions and use. So, and then it looks like it has a lot of instructions on how to do proper leveling. Anyways, here's the paper that came with it. And it's out of Harry Ross Telescopes Microscope Scientific and Laboratory Apparatus, 61 Reed Street, New York, 7, New York. I wonder what year it says. It sure looks old. I'm assuming probably 50s maybe. But anyways, I thought that was really neat. So I got that for my husband. Hi, Jan Sarlo. I'm looking back and double checking to see who else came in, you guys. I'm terrible talking and not paying attention. So, anyways, I thought that was a neat little thing for $5. Let me get you on the list, Jan Sarlo. I'm showing off the cool stuff that I found in the thrift store today. So that was one of the things. And, well, I probably should put this back in first. I think hubby's going to get a kick out of this, though. And it does work still, too. What does it say here? Industrial supplies, made in Japan. So, and then it has a level right there, too. Hi, Bartman. How are you? Let me get you on the list, dear. So, anyway, there's that. Ooh, and then I found a really cool box. Debbie, I got to show you this box. You know, sometimes when we give stuff away, we end up getting something cool in return. So I found this box this morning, and I'm loving it. It's really, really neat, and I haven't even tried it yet, but I'm wondering if my selenite wand will fit in it. And the answer to that is no. Darn it, so close. Still pretty cool, though. Yeah, but it's really neat, and it's got kind of a velvety interior. Hi, J Pikachu. You're watching in school. So funny. You guys are always amazing. You're always coming from work and everywhere, and I just love that you come and join me. Very thankful for all of you. J Pikachu. And Laura ZT. Good morning to you, Laura. Laura ZT. Nice to have you here, darling. So I'm showing off a couple of thrift shop finds that I found this morning. So, of course, if you're new here, welcome to our channel. We invite you to explore our content and our original playlists and also our curated playlists that are open to the public. So, let me just start by saying again, welcome to Fairy Reads Your Tarot. Thank you for joining us today. This is usually read to you weekdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, another thing that I want to thank you for is just being here and being wonderful and having such a unique energy, each of you. So, also make a disclaimer, all advice and suggestions that will be given in this video and also in any fairy frequency video should be considered only as advice and suggestions of a friend. I'm not a doctor, just a housewife and a mother, and I am a server at a local bar and grill. So no former college or any of that, but I will give you suggestions on things that we use here. Green tea with honey. So, and that's what Fairy's drinking today. So more stuff that I found from the thrift store. I found this. This is right up my alley here. So this I only paid $5 for too. Really pretty. And actually what I went in there for, and I want to tell you, this is a little lesson on intention. So I went out this morning, and when I was going out, I was thinking what I wanted to go and find at the thrift store. So what I said to myself was, today I want to find a singing bowl. Aw, thank you, Debbie. So I wanted to find a Tibetan singing bowl, and that was what I had intention for. So I said it out loud. And my mother always had told me this too. If you ever need anything, just say it out loud, and it will come to you. It just magically comes to you. There will never be any need for you to steal. There will only be a need for you to ask. So just say it out loud. And then, of course, remember, the good you do comes back to you. So when you give things away and you're charitable, and charity is the Christian word for love, these things will come back to you in different ways. Like, for instance, I sent out this beautiful box to Debbie, ended up with a whole nother beautiful box myself. So really excited about that. Yes. All right. Hopefully I've written everybody down on the list. Let me double check real quick. And we are on the 23rd, so I will be pulling our daily tarot cards for us in just a moment. Let me double check here real quick. J Pikachu, Laura ZT, Jan Sarlo, Bartman, got you here. Yep, I've got you all, I think. Fabulous. Okay, I'm going to reread that list in just a second. Okay, I also found this, which I really like, and also has great tone to it. So, we've been talking a lot. It's like a dead tree, or a tree in the winter, maybe. And it's all metal. And you can hang bells from it or whatever, which I was thinking about. I actually have this really neat bell. But I love the way it sounds. And we've been talking a lot about frequency therapy lately and how important it is. And remember, that's what I set out to do, was find a singing bowl, right? So, and I'll get to that in a second. I also found this, which I needed because it's so cute, and it's a little pot holder, and it was only a couple of bucks, so I picked it up. It has a vintage appeal to it. And I love ginger. Ginger is an amazing thing. If you don't know about ginger, I'm pretty sure that ginger is what is saving the Asian countries from getting ailments. I used to think it was their fish oil and their fish intake, or maybe it was the rice. And then I started to study more, and I learned about ginger. And turmeric is its cousin. So if you want to know more about ginger, you just let me know in the comments after this. And I'm thinking about making you guys a ginger tea video on how we make our ginger tea that keeps you from getting sick. And if you are sick, it helps you get well. So, and use raw ginger for it too. Yes, ginger is amazing. And remember, turmeric is its cousin. So turmeric is also amazing. And welcome, it's Rob and Nee. It's Rob and Nee. So again, more about, yes, ginger and turmeric. More about intention. So intention today was to find a singing bowl. And after much looking, I sure enough found one. And I don't know which one it is yet, but and these things are rather expensive if you want to buy one. I need to get an actual mallet. I feel it might be solar plexus, but I'm not sure. Could be lower. Feels like in your chest. Anybody else notice? That's way higher. Very interesting. And if you hold it like this, yeah, I was thinking solar plexus too, which is interesting because that's what me and my sister were talking about last night. She said her girlfriend's child, her little girl, whenever she draws, she hums. She hums in this note. And we were trying to investigate which note it was, and I was thinking, well, if it's the solar plexus, she's on astral level while she's drawing, and that's just mind-blowing. Children are so much more in touch. It is so pretty. I love it. So anyway, yeah, that's what I found at the thrift store today, and that is my lesson about intention. Now remember, as I was driving to the thrift store, I literally said it out loud. Today, I want to find a singing bowl. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a singing bowl. So, yeah, and I ran into many things, and I'm walking around the store literally just tapping on things with my fingernails. And that's why I don't really have my fingernails painted that often either, you guys, because they're always getting ragged from tapping, and also plants and dirt and petting animals, and yeah. I wash them all the time, but my nails get bad from that. So anyway, that is my lesson about intention today. All you need to do is ask, folks. If you need something, just ask. Say it out loud, and the fairies, angels, God will take care of it for you. It's all going to happen. Yes. So, and then one more thing I wanted to talk about too. Yesterday we discussed allergies and talked about how I told you my chest was hurting, and I felt like it was allergies and maybe chemical related because we'd been running around outside on Sunday. And even though we're bundled up, we're still exposed. So, and you all know what I'm talking about. So, a combination of taking that bee pollen and honey yesterday, and then also castor oil. And a lot of you might look at this bottle of castor oil and think, oh no, not castor oil. Some people remember taking this with orange juice, and it was horrible, and nobody liked it. And so every time people see this stuff, it scares them. But let me tell you something about castor oil. Castor oil comes from the castor bean. The castor bean comes from a plant called the Palma Christi. So does any of you speak Latin in here? Anybody know a little Latin? What do you think the Palma Christi means? No, it actually doesn't burn the skin, Trey. Trey, yeah, I do got you on the list. I'm double checking too. Yes. So nobody speaks any little bits of Latin? Good morning, Rebecca Galactina. What do you think Palma Christi means? It's almost translated for you. Rebecca. There you go. Thank you. Angels here to observe the end. Rebecca Galactionoff. Galactionoff. I love that name. So yes, Tiger Lily. That is correct. So the Edgar Cayce was the one who, and you guys might have studied a little bit of Edgar Cayce too. If you're studying in esoterical and philosophy and healing, then you might have also heard of Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce was a sleeping prophet. Hi, Skidsphere. Hello, how are you? So he actually had gotten a gift from the angels it was shortly after his brother drowned. He wanted to be able to help. And so he wanted to help people. So the angels gave him a gift to be able to dream on people's, to be able to dream on people's ailments and heal them. One of the things he talked about was castor oil. Use castor oil for your eyes to see better. Okay, that's interesting. Anybody else have any uses for castor oil? It's amazing. Really, really amazing. Okay, so when we think about the word palm of Christi and the word palm of Christ, what did Christ's palm do? What was Christ's palm known for? You can make hair grow, correct? That's true. You can use it on your eyelashes too. It'll help your eyelashes grow. They use it in eyelash serum. They use it in lip balms. Intestinal tract health, good. Very good. Does anybody know what Christ's palm was for? What that indicates? Remember having to take it after too much candy. Good. Yeah, that's right, Melvin. And that's why a lot of people don't like it. Because they had to drink it with orange juice or whatever. Yes, there you go. Tiger Lily Loving Life. Bingo. Healing. That is the correct answer. So castor oil, you can get this at Walmart for approximately $3, maybe a little more. So y'all need to go out and get you a bottle, especially the ones that have kids, because, I mean, I don't know about you, but my kids were always running into stuff. They always had bruises. Right before picture day, every time, there was always a bruise. And we bang ourselves up, too. You know, I get bruises all the time. I run into the tall chairs at the bar, and I'm going so fast that I don't have time to stop and think about it. But that's what this is for. So the first time I saw it used, my mother was always talking about it. She was always like, here, use this castor oil. You'll put it on your bruises. We were always like, Mom, get away from us with that stuff, you know? Of course, we didn't realize Mom was right until we were in our 30s. But here's the thing. This girl came over, and she had been out playing basketball, and she fell, and she injured her knee really bad. She bruised it up. It should have been black and blue. Of course, she'd just come right from the court. The basketball court, and she come to visit us, and she was telling my mom about it, and Mom said, oh, here, take this castor oil and put it on your knee. And so this woman does, but what she did was she stuck her finger in the bottle. She got a little bit on her finger, and then she just dabbed it right in the center of her knee, like that. And then she took it away, and my mom was like, well, you got to rub it around. She's like, oh, it'll be fine, you know. Okay, so the funny thing is, and this is when I realized right then that my mom was right, and so was Edgar Cayce about the castor oil, was that she come back the next day going, oh, I have to tell you, I have to tell you what happened to my knee. And she pulled up her shorts so my mom could see her knee. And there was a fingerprint in the center of her knee that looked normal. And the rest of her knee was bruised, black and blue all around it. But there was a perfect fingerprint right where she touched her knee with the castor oil. So if you injure yourself and if you get the castor oil right away, you may not even have a bruise. But bruises that would last a couple of weeks will be gone in just a few days. And castor oil does more than that. Yesterday, after taking the bee pollen and the honey, I put the castor oil on my ribs. I also put it on my lower back. And that will seep into your skin. Of course, you don't want to wear your best shirt while you're doing it. It's something ratty that you can wear before bed. And then you put that on you and you let it soak in. And that can it does amazing repairs, you guys. Another thing is your sore throats and stuff. You put it on the outside of your throat. The other day, my gland was swelling up on this side. So I coated my whole throat in castor oil. And then I actually took a sip of it. And I kind of gargled it back towards that tonsil that was feeling icky. And then, of course, the next day, there's no more swellings down. I'm good. Back to normal. So anyway, that's what we use. That's my suggestion. So, you guys, $3, and you can't beat it. It is literally, does almost everything. So, yeah. And if you need more ideas, just look it up on Google. Yeah, it's all good. So anyway, let me look back again one more time. I think that'll be enough about all of that. Laura says, I have to head out, but I wanted to pop in and just get familiar and say hello. Could definitely hang out here and chat in the future. Okay, Laura, and usually, the first half an hour I've been just talking about different stuff that's going on with me. And then I'm going to get all of you guys on the list. So, Laura, if you would come back and watch, and I will have a tarot card pulled for you. We'll do a daily one for you. So, thank you for coming, dear, and I'll see you next time. Okay, let's see. Yes, but listen, angels here to observe the end. Don't take too much of it at once, because if you do, it acts as a laxative. So you really just want to sip it. And you can do the same with olive oil. Olive oil is another recommended oil in my house, and I like it cut with sunflower oil. And we can take shots of that, and I guess this is something I might as well put out there too, that olive oil is another thing that's in your cabinet that can save you from cancer in a half an hour. Half an hour, raw olive oil. 1 shot of raw olive oil on an empty stomach will fix you. It'll make you feel a little queasy at first, but that's because it's working, and it will fix you. So when you're getting down like that, it's a good idea to take a shot of olive oil because it goes inside and it fixes things inside, just like castor oil does on the outside and on the inside too. So yeah, those 2 oils. Number 2 oil in my house, olive oil. Number 1 oil in my house, castor oil. Always getting a bottle of this. Always. Yes. I have 2 bottles in the bedroom right now, and I think there's one in the kids' bathroom and one in our bathroom. Yes. So, okay. So enough of my suggestions. Okay, let me double check here. Since I cannot go back that fast, I'm going to just read the list. And if you don't hear your name on the list and I didn't say good morning to you, please let me know in the chat. And smash that like button for me, you guys. I see we have 10. We got 12 in here. I know we can make that button go higher. So, yes. Thank you, JPika2. Okay, so here we go. This is what I have today. And good morning to you all. Becky Vlogs, Debbie R., Angels Here to Observe the End, Raven Wolf Channel, Tiger Lily Loving Life, Weaves Gaming, Trey, Addie Santana, Jesse Greenhagen, Miranda Moonchild, Malvin Jackson, Jan Sarlo, Bartman, J Pika 2, Laura ZT, it's Robin Me, Rebecca Galactianoff, and Skits Pierre. Now, if you didn't hear your name, let me know, and I'll put you on the list. So, and in the meantime, smash the like button because we're only up to 12 on my end. It won't stick sometimes. Sorry, you guys. All right. Awesome, Weaves Gaming. Congratulations to you. 1,000. Very good. All right, so let's start with our daily tarot today. Let's see, I need a 2, a 5, a 7, 11, and a 9. There's 5. There's 9. There's 11. Seven and 2. Okay, got it. What? Addie Santana? You had the Chariot yesterday? And your hubby came home with the new car. That's wow. Awesome, Addie. Cool. What'd you get? Hi, Kyoko. How are you, darling? Getting you on the list. All right. Oh, I was waiting on Addie to tell us what kind of car that she got. Okay, let's see. Let's get started. You just noticed? Awesome. Okay, so the High Priestess is representation of the month of February. So it says to us all for the entire month that we need to trust our intuition. We need to make careful reflection before we take action. Insights that come through meditation. Good morning, Kyoko. So this is our card of the month. Oh, a Ford Focus. Cool. That's awesome. Very nice. We used to have one of those, actually. Or wait, what's the other one? There's a Ford Focus and then a Ford... Maybe it was the other one we had. I like my minivan, though. So, the next is the date, which is 23rd. So the 23rd is too large of a number to go into the major arcana. So we end up with a 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And that gives us the unity card. So it says to us for the day, the 23rd, we need to do the right thing for the right reason today. We are comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which is working for us and a spiritually minded community. So that is our card of the date, 23rd. So that is there. And then for the addition of the math, so that would be 2 plus 5 here, 25. And that is the Chariot. So, and this is that success that comes from dedication and self-discipline and celebrating our accomplishments and being in the spotlight. So that Chariot card for the total, 25. And then the Strength is our card for the year. So all year long we have this brave heart. We have the grace and the inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. It's time to embrace how wonderful we are. Good morning, Old Crow. How are you? Not much dedication, J. Pika. Is it dedication or is it motivation? And then our ultimate card of the day, which is from the math of 2 plus 23 plus 2018, which ends up being 9. And so that is the Hermit card. So today we are finding and we are becoming a mentor. We are taking a break from society and making a commitment to our spiritual growth. Hi, Pink Nini, Pink Goddess Red. How are you? Yes. So let's get that written down too. Pink Nini. Pink Goddess Red. All right. I think I got y'all on the list. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're in pain, darling. I have a playlist. It's a curated playlist. It's called Pillow Music. If you look in our playlists, we're all about playlists at our channel. So that's what we do. And we're encouraging everyone to start making playlists. And let's change the way YouTube thinks about playlists. Because playlists mean a lot to us. We definitely, oh no, a herniated disc. Darn it. So she needs that castor oil. Pink Nini, do you have castor oil in your house? You need to get some of this and put it on your back, on the specific disc that is bothering you. So you need to rub that on your back. Yeah, I'm glad you did, Old Crow. Spiral is such an amazing creature. She really is. I think she's so skilled. So, okay, let's get started with some daily tarot, you guys. And there is 15 likes now, so that's awesome, but that's the ego, and that's one of my least favorite cards. So let's try to push that number higher if we can. There's 16, that's the tower. We just went boom. 17, that's the star. I like it. Perfect. We can stay there for a minute. That's cool with me. Oh, 18, now we've got the moon. It's right behind me. The kids' moon. Kind of like it, the plastic moon. It's a moon simulator. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know. She may be busy. I don't know. I saw her on Instagram the other day. Oh, she was talking about getting a tattoo. So maybe she went to go get that done. She said she came up with some art the other day on Instagram of a dolphin with the moon and the stars, I think. Yes, that meant a lot to her. And she was talking about trying to go get a tattoo. You gotta do work. You're at school, aren't you, J. Pika? I got you on the list. It's cool. Let me see where you're at. J. Pika. You know? And yeah. Okay. So you'll be on the bottom of the list, J. Pika, too. No, you're not. Sorry. There you are. You're right after Bartman and you're before Laura ZT. Sorry. I apologize. My writing's bad today. So right after Bartman and before Laura ZT. Have a good day, J. Pika. See you next time. And when you come back, make sure you leave me a comment, okay? It's always good to hear from you guys and see how your readings are resonating with you. All right, I'll see you maybe Monday. Cool. All right. All right, folks, here we go. All right, let's put a little bit of good intention into these cards. So we're all thinking about what we need to know today. Okay, Debbie, you'll be second. Becky's first, and then we'll call you. I'm thinking maybe I'll ring the bell when it's time. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that when it's time, okay? Okay, so we'll start with Becky Vlogs. Becky Vlogs. And actually, I'm just going to pull cards first, so I don't know why I'm ringing the bell. Okay, so that'll be Becky's. And then I need one for Debbie. And I need one for Angels Here to Observe the End. One for Raven Wolf Channel. One for Tiger Lily Loving Life. One for Weaves Gaming. One for Trey. One for Addie Santana. One for Jesse Greenhagen. One for Miranda Moonchild. One for Malvin Jackson. One for Jan Sarlo. One for Bartman. One for J Pikachu. One for Laura ZT. One for It's Robin Nee. One for Rebecca Galactianoff. One for Skitspierre. One for Kyoko Liggins. One for Old Crow. One for Pink Nini. Okay, let me double check and make sure nobody else came in while I was picking. All right. Got it. I think we're good. Okay, so we'll do Becky Vlogs first. So Becky, I don't know, maybe that's silly. The word dolphin is coming into the brain lots. First, I was checking my cards out, and it's telling me when I feel stressed to have peace like a dolphin. Then Fairy just started talking about dolphins. Yeah, because Miss Doll was talking about dolphins on Instagram the other day. So, yeah, dolphins are definitely coming up. Your friend Dolphin Boy went live. Oh, yeah, Dolphin Boy. I remember him. You do like the bell, Pink Nini? Awesome. Okay, so I'm ringing it for Becky first. All right, Becky Vlogs. For you, I have the Awakening card. So the Awakening card is the same as the Hangman in the other decks. It is a suspense card. So it really is about perspective. And Becky, it says to you that you got to change the way you're looking at the situation. You need to embrace your uniqueness and take a temporary pause in action. So, and this is the card that I like to do the flip on because I really want you to get a whole nother perspective on this card. I need you to look at it from different angles so that you can gain a whole new perspective on what it's trying to tell you. So that is Becky Vlogs card. And more on that for you, Becky. So that is the Awakening. And it's time for change in your perspective. And you need to see challenges in an entirely different way that can help you find a new lease on life or end a stagnant situation. You need to ask God, the angels, and the fairies to give you signs that will help you perceive things in a whole other light. This card can also show up to remind you just how wonderful, eclectic, and magical you are. When others value qualities within you that you may have labeled weird or unusual, you can come to see the incredible strength and potential that lies in being your unique self. This is a card of charity and kindness. Just as the fairies are willing to reach out and help you on your path, you are asked to do the same for those who may be in need. It's beautiful to extend aid and compassion to others. Remember, though, to keep a balance so that you don't fall into an unhealthy pattern of overgiving. The fairy on this card is upside down, giving him a whole new way of reflecting upon his situation. The traditional yin-yang symbol rests on his feet as he searches for just the right balance in his life. Additional meanings of this card are a new point of view, seeing beyond what's obvious, hidden action behind an apparent standstill, exploring your past lifetimes, and giving so that others can gain. Hello, Fruity Toy Z. I sure will. I would be glad to put you on the list, and welcome to the channel. So, let me get you on here. Fruity Toy Z. And I'll pull a card for you, but you will be at the end of the list for now. And we don't have a whole lot of people here, so it should be pretty quick. Awesome. Thank you for being patient. So next I have Debbie R. And I'm going to ring the bell when it's time for the next person. So, Debbie. So for Debbie R, I pulled the Five of Summer today. The Five of Summer says to Debbie, and it is on the emotional level, it says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. You have to remove yourself from negative emotions of others and focus on that which frightens or worries you. So it's this little fairy that wants to take flight, but she needs to contemplate instead, is what it's going to say. Five of Summer. She says there's much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. Release these negative situations and return to your own inner peace. Make sure your thoughts are thoroughly focused on optimistic outcomes. Envision the present and the future that you want to manifest, and forget about the past. If you need to mourn a loss, don't hesitate to reach out to those around you who love you and can help you recover in a healthy way. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Melodramatic people and situations foster feelings like regret and anxiety, which don't help you live the life that you desire. Don't worry, brighter days are just around the corner. This fairy appears clearly worried by what is out of the view on the card, but she's ready to take flight, and when perhaps it's probably a better time for contemplation. Additional meanings of this card are forgiving past mistakes, getting something positive out of challenging situations, and seeing all the possibilities. So, that's pretty awesome, Debbie. I like it. Hi, Alexis Sherman. Got you on the list, dear. Yes. Okay, so did I pull one for Fruity Toy Z? Okay, let's see. That was WR. So that's Angels, Raven, Tiger Lily, Weaves, Trey, Addie, Jesse, Miranda, Melvin, Jan, Hartman, JP, Laura, Robin, Rebecca Kolaktionov, Skitspear, Kyoko Liggins, Old Crow, Pink Meanie, Fruity Toy Z. Okay, good. So I did pull one for Fruity Toy Z. Need to pull one for Alexis. Got it, Alexis. It's on the back of the deck, and I'll get to it in just a minute. Hi, Hemjold. How are you? Oh, no, you're good. You're not too late. Let me get you on the list, dear. Hemjold. And pull a card for you real quick. Awesome. Got it. Okay, so we just did Debbie's, and got it. Thank you, Fairy. Okay, and yes, and I'm kind of hoping that you guys will write these down as we go along, especially if you're coming in here every day. It would be kind of nice if you could remember and tell me too, because sometimes I feel like I pulled the same card for you, maybe the day before or the day before that, and it's kind of interesting because if the card comes up numerous times, it really is trying to tell you something. So that's important. So yeah, if you would, and you should be bringing a notebook to your fairy reads, your tarot anyways, because we're always talking about great stuff, and sometimes you have to do math. So it would be a good place for you to write down your daily card and kind of keep track. So, okay. And I really don't know why I'm shuffling those again. Angels Here to Observe the End is next. So Angels Here to Observe the End, I have the Seven of Winter for you. The Seven of Winter, oh, I forgot to ring the bell. See? Angels Here to Observe the End. Okay, I have the Seven of Winter. And it says, there is a better choice. Sometimes we don't see things clearly or we run away from the truth. So, this card for Angels Here to Observe the End, and more on that Winter card. And it was the Seven of Winter. So the Seven of Winter tells you that you need to review your current plans to see if changes may be necessary. As time passes, the reason for disappointments become clear, providing you with even better opportunities than you had previously imagined. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to show you who does or doesn't have integrity. Sadly, there are people who hide their real intentions, but by listening to your intuition, you will be given signs or messages to show you the truth. Pay attention to the red flag warnings that broadcast another person's lack of honesty. Although you see the best in people, it's time to take your blinders off and acknowledge that some people's actions are dishonest. And this will allow you to avoid painful situations and dilemmas. The fairy on this card is clearly trying to move quickly away from a situation. There is ice everywhere, but in a decanter she carries with her the only liquid water to be found, which invites the question, where did she get it from? Additional meanings of this card are wanting to be alone, things not going according to plan, avoiding unwise partnerships, and self-deception. Yeah. So yeah, and really, I wish you guys would write these down. I know some of you are. So those of you that aren't, start keeping track for me. It's always important to have a notebook when you're here, because you never know when I'm going to ask you to do math. So, okay, next card is for the Raven Wolf channel. I kind of feel silly doing that. So anyways, Raven Wolf channel, I pulled the Princess of Spring for you, dear. So she's optimistic, she's enthusiastic, she's creative and energetic. It says it's time for you to go after your dreams. And you need to do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. So more on that, and that is a spiritual card for you, Raven Wolf channel. And remember, we kind of figured out that these cards usually represent people. Any of the royalty symbols are usually representing us or other people in our life. So this Princess of Wands tells Raven Wolf, Princess of Spring, which she's also the Princess of Wands. So she says to Raven Wolf channel, it is truly exhilarating to get to know the Princess of Spring. There's no experience she doesn't want to have, no creative endeavor that she won't experiment with. Painting, singing, dancing, acting. She wants to try it all. Her optimism is contagious. And if you spend time with her, you'll find your metaphorical glass going from half full to running over. Our princess is enthusiastic and remarkably creative. She exhibits an almost childlike exuberance for life that will have you smiling, and she's an eager volunteer, and anyone would be lucky to have her on their team. Just keep in mind that with all this energy, it can be tough to keep her focused. She's easily distracted by the next new opportunity and can wander off before completing the task that she has in front of her. The little girl fairy in the Ace of Spring has grown up, and so is the holy hawthorn tree that she had been tending to since it was planted by Joseph of Arimathea in Glastonbury. A joyful and playful life is up for grabs. Additional meanings of this card are doing something that expands your horizons, taking a lighthearted approach, exploring what fascinates you, being fearless, and staying focused. So that is Raven Wolf channels. Aw, you guys gave me the world when I wasn't looking. Thank you. I appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, gotcha, Raven Wolf channel. All right, let's see. Next is Tiger Lily, Loving Life. So, silly. Tiger Lily, Loving Life. I pulled the Three of Autumn, which is the work card, Three of Pentacles in the other decks. It's saying follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So it's work. And good work, too. So more on that for you, Tiger Lily. And that's in the back. I really need to mark these. And nobody ever has them in the proper order for me because I like them to be... I have OCD about tarot cards in this way. I like everything to be physical, mental, emotional, then spiritual. I feel like it should be in that order because that's how you get it done. You know, you start out on the physical plane, although some of us are more spiritually minded, but we start out on this physical plane and we move up to a thinking level, to an emotional level, to a spiritual level. So, anyway, sorry. 3 of Autumn, Tiger Lily. It says you have much untapped talent and a range of amazing skills. By expressing those gifts outwardly, you'll grow personally and reap great financial rewards. Your creativity should be allowed to soar to new heights. Only work with people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaboration. Follow your passion when it comes to what you do professionally. If your heart is in your career, then it will shine like a beacon through your work. You can make a successful living through your creativity. You are drawn to what will bring you joy for a reason, and that in turn will lead you to abundance. A master craftsman fairy has completed two of the 3 crystal calla lilies that were commissioned, and he will be well rewarded when his work is finished. Additional meanings of this card are being compensated for your talents, attaining mastery at what you do, working well with others, being a team player, and finding or being a mentor. So that is Tiger Lily. Work. All right. Weaves Gaming. Weaves Gaming. I like that one too. Weaves Gaming. Did Weaves step out? Darn it. Okay. Well, I pulled the 21 or the World card for Weaves Gaming. And so this one says, a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. So this card is all about culmination. And it tells Weaves it's a gift. That gift of culmination and that gift of completion here. Very good card. It says, bravo, Weaves. It's time for you to take a bow. As everyone is so very proud of you and the progress that you have made, you need to recognize your own success. Hi, Justin. Time prepping. I'll get you on the list. You need to recognize your own successes as a way to reinforce just how powerful and creative you are. Like your fairy friends, you have the magic touch right now. Be fearless in choosing your next big accomplishment. This is the time to move forward in your spiritual development. Continue your journey along the path of enlightenment. It is also the path of joy. That's so awesome, Weaves. Are you listening? This is your reading. It says, our fairy from the Dreamer card has made it successfully to the end of this journey. She wears the signs for infinity on the crown and on her shoes, indicating that she can now begin a whole new adventure if she desires. And it says additional meanings here are a journey that's now at an end, great achievements, new beginnings, the freedom to go in any direction, and a sense of completion. Sounds like you got that 1,000. Awesome card, Weaves. So yeah, and you can use that as a gift too. So you have this gift of completion right now and this gift of culmination. And you can use that world to get you going where you need to go. It's very, very awesome. Okay, so I have Trey next. I'll ring the bell now. Trey. I'm a little off key today, too. There you are, Trey. Okay, excellent. I have the Queen of Autumn for you. And I'm very glad to have you back, Trey. Haven't seen you forever. I missed you so. So this Queen of Autumn says she's generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So, more on this Queen of Autumn for Trey. And that says for you, Trey, that you need to consider this queen to be like a fairy godmother. She cares about everyone, and she cannot wait to swoop in and save the day. She is generous and giving and loves to make your dreams come true. She adores luxurious and beautiful things. She could probably spin straw into gold if you asked her. And she'd certainly love to give it a try. Her family means the world to her, and she has the ability to run a small company and a large household without so much as breaking a sweat. She also has a very keen eye for decorating. Her motto is form and function, dearie, form and function. Her tastes are also expensive, very expensive. She's discerning and picky. Fortunately, she's good with money because she spends it like crazy, and she tends to marry well. The Queen of Autumn sits on her throne. She may appear inactive, but magic swirls around her. The rabbit by her side symbolizes the prosperity and creativity at her command. Additional meanings of this card are the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a love of gardening, a wonderful parent. So, and I forgot to get just in time down. Oh, Weaves, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, congratulations to Weaves, and thank you so much for your generosity, dear. I need to write down just in time prepping. Just in time. All right, I got you down, Will. And let me pull a card for you quick to put it at the bottom of the pile. Okay, all set. All right. So that was Trey. Next we have Addie Santana. Addie Santana. Pull the High Priestess. So the High Priestess here, there you are, says for Addie Santana to trust your intuition. Careful reflection before you take action. Insights that will come through meditation. Awesome. The High Priestess knows things before they happen, too. So you need to trust your instincts today, for sure, Addie. And this is a gift card, and the gift is intuition. So here we go. More on the High Priestess. It says, the High Priestess comes to assure you that your spiritual gifts are real, and your intuitive insights are very accurate. She wants you to know that nothing in spirituality is secret anymore, and therefore she presents to you all the wisdom that she's accumulated in the hopes that you'll use it to gain great insights about yourself. The most important revelations come from within, so try spending time in meditation or going on long reflective walks in nature. Ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? Am I following my own path, or am I just trying to make others happy? Happiness comes from the knowledge that the choices you are making are for your highest, greatest good. Your body is a powerful intuitive tool that can lead you in the right direction. Pay attention to your emotional responses to various options offered to you and treat them as a compass that will guide you along the way. This card indicates that your psychic abilities are very strong right now. You can trust what your instincts are telling you about the situation and the people. Our High Priestess stands before the ruins of Glastonbury Abbey, which was the site of religious and political disagreements. With her open book, the High Priestess is symbolic of acceptance of the many spiritual paths to God's love. Additional meanings of this card are important nighttime dreams, spiritual knowledge or enlightenment, making plans before taking action, gathering information in order to come to a later decision, and keeping your strategies to yourself for now. So that is Addie Santana's. All right. So next, I have Jessie Greenhagen. Jessie Greenhagen. You're very welcome, Addie Santana. I'm so pleased to have you back with us today. Much appreciated. So, yes. Okay, Jessie, here we go. 3 of Winter is what I pulled for you today. So we have a sorrow card in our hand here. And it says, you're reaching out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. There is sadness that will heal with time. Something sad going on, Jessie? Winter cards always give me chills. More on this, Jessie. It says it takes great courage for you to face your past disappointments and allow healing to take place. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies for clarity of understanding around all issues pertaining to the situation. Be open to the warm embrace of compassion and forgiveness, and to the wisdom of others who may have experienced what you're going through. Don't close your heart off to helpful people. By working through your sadness now, you set the stage for healing in the near term, rather than having to revisit unhappy emotions over and over. Our fairy friends are standing with the holly hawthorn tree behind them. Legend says that the tree appeared when Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus who helped him off the cross, placed Jesus' walking staff into the soil on the hill in Glastonbury. The staff became the holy hawthorn tree, which blossoms only on Christmas Day and Easter Day. Additional meanings of this card are forgiving others and yourself, releasing past hurts, healing misunderstandings, growing stronger from challenging situations, and being there for others in need. So, hugs to you, Jesse. What's going on? Oh, I see. Yeah. So maybe it's the being there for the others that are in need. The other sorrow. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that sorrow card. Do you want a clarification card on it, or do you feel like you know? Hi, the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. How are you, dear friend? Yeah, let's all just take a moment to send Jesse some good prayers and love and healing intentions. So let's just do that for a second. Winter. You're very welcome, Jesse. Much love to you and hugs to you, dear. Okay, so next we have Miranda Moonchild. So Miranda Moonchild, I pulled the Six of Winter, another winter card. Miranda, it says, positive changes are on their way, however. There's a welcome relief from troubled times for you, traveling or relocating. And I forgot to ring the bell. Miranda Moonchild. I really feel silly. So, and I forgot if I pulled one for the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. If I didn't, we'll get one as soon as we get there, okay? The Stone Kingdom. So, Miranda Moonchild. I have the Six of Winter. Okay, awesome. I'll ring the bell for you and call you. Miranda, can you hear me? Miranda, the Six of Winter says that positive changes are on the way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So it is a safe passage card. And so there must be a trip that's coming up for Miranda. If so, it's going to be a good trip. It says positive changes are on their way. The challenging times will fade away as you prepare to set sail for sunnier horizons and happier shores. Miranda Moonchild, leave your troubles behind you and plot a course for the future. Allow your frustrations over past inconvenience or hardships to disappear and embrace the new dawn. Travel, especially over water, could be in your future, or your journey may be a metaphorical one. Opportunities to move or relocate should be looked upon favorably. A ferry navigates his boat toward the village in the distance. While there may be ice still floating in the water, the scene here shows the warmth that the future holds. Hi. Additional meanings of this card are life moving on, facing your problems so that they no longer trouble you, a welcome relief, and choosing a new city to live in. Hi, Christopher Greenhagen. Let me get you on the list. Welcome, dear. Christopher Greenhagen. And I still can't remember if I pulled one for the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. So I'm just going to leave it there. And then when we get to it, I'll pull more if we need to. That way we don't get anything out of order. Okay. So double checking real quick to make sure I didn't miss anyone. And I think we're good. Jesse, what Jesse say? Aw, we love you too, Jesse. Christopher just got off work. Excellent. Okay, I'm not sure if I got one out for Stone Kingdom of Yahweh, so when we get to them, then I'll see what cards we have left. That way I don't mix them up. So our next one was Malvin Jackson. Malvin Jackson. Malvin Jackson. I just want to say I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I am for real. Malvin, I pulled the wheel for you today. Oh, that's awesome. That is so much love. Great. Okay, Malvin, so you have the wheel today, which is all about the cycles. And it says that delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car, or travel. This is the one that Addie Santana got the other day, and then she ended up with a new car. Yeah, really cool. Okay, so Malvin, let's look deeper into that wheel here. It is a gift, and the gift is cycles. And you know, the what goes around comes around. It's karma too. So it says delays are over and it's time to get moving again. The fairies are setting the stage for magical time that's coming up for you, and it will allow you to make some hoped for changes. Good deal. This card is heralding happy synchronicities, fortune smiling on you, and all around good luck. Remember that the fairies may have gotten things started, but you have to keep the momentum going. So your sudden movement forward may bring with it a need to do a little more research. If you are compelled to seek out answers to unanswered questions, do so with speed and optimism. Surround yourself with positive people who can cheer you on and who will applaud your success. A fairy sits at a spinning wheel, creating beautiful strands of gold. However, in this case, the magic of the wheel creates waves and waves of golden hair for the fairy, a very personal symbol of prosperity that is to come. Additional meanings of this card are new doors opening, a lucky break, the forces of positive change, making progress, staying optimistic about your plans, what goes around comes around, a new car, or travel. Awesome, Malvin. Good card for today. So, it's okay just in time prepping. I will still read a card for you. I have you on the list, so if you want to come back and you'll just look towards the end and should be able to find it. So I really appreciate you, Will. Thank you for coming in. Awesome. Will is very high spiritual mastery. I always appreciate Will coming in. Yes. Thank you, Will. So next card I have is for Jan Sarlo. Jan Sarlo. The Nine of Autumn. So for Jan, this Nine of Autumn is abundance. And it's saying you need to reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed and cherishing your time alone. So Jan, more on that abundance. It is a physical card. It could mean money or health. Either way, it's good. It definitely means abundance. So, it's time for you to reward yourself, Jan, for wonderful achievements. You've accomplished a great deal and you deserve a little relaxation, nurturing, and peace. Enjoy these fruits of your labor. Do something that feels truly luxurious and self-loving. Spa day, definitely. You've worked very hard. It's healthy to honor yourself in some small or large way as an incentive to keep your forward progress going. After all, you have earned it. A very successful fairy enjoys the beautiful music from her harp, while the fruits of her labor ripen around her. Additional meanings of this card are being happily self-employed, creating beautiful environment, enjoying the finer things in life, and cherishing your time alone. So that is a wonderful card too, Jan. All right. So next, I have Bartman. Bartman. Oh, and a bad connection too. Sorry about that. Bartman, I have the Ace of Winter for you. All the aces are new beginnings. So this one is on the mental or thinking level. It says to you, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. You're very welcome, Jan. You do take a spa day today. You deserve it. So more on that for Bartman, that Ace of Winter. So the Ace of Winter says to Bartman, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. You're on the right path, and your plans are protected and safe. Any difficulties you experience are merely intended to make you stronger. They're not really blocks at all. Trust that these new ideas that you have at this time are inspired and worthy of your time and energy. You are crystal clear on what to do, even if you're doubting yourself. You need to have confidence in your own insights. Communicate in a clear and concise fashion in order to avoid confusion. But be careful not to be cold in the way that you speak your truth. This young fairy has great magic in her hands, but also the power of pure, crystalline thought floating above her head. Her companion represents the potential, strength, and courage that she will grow into. Additional meanings of this card are brilliant new concepts, overcoming obstacles, remaining optimistic, being objective, noticing and trusting the signs of a positive outcome. So that is Bartman's. Okay, so next I have J. Pika 2. And this is for J. Pika 2. So for J. Pika 2, and I think J. Pika's at school, so I don't know if they can hear me anymore. But I have this 8 of Winter, and it says, J. Pika 2, you have what it takes if only you would believe in yourself. You're thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So this is a self-confidence card here, J. Pika 2, and it's telling you that you need to have confidence. And so the 8 of Winter, more on that for J. Pika 2. The idea that you're trapped by your situation is a false one. Don't let your ego convince you that you're without power. You have what it takes to move out of the situation you don't like. With resolve and determination, you need to tell yourself that you will have the life you desire. Believe in yourself. Changes require commitment, and that means making a choice to actively improve matters. If you find it difficult to focus, ask God, the angels, and the fairies to send you signs to help create a plan. Take responsibility for your life now. A fairy stands on a slab of ice, feeling trapped. However, the distance from her island of ice to the next one is short, and the space is easily stepped over. Her sense of entrapment is all an illusion. Additional meanings of this card for J. Pika 2 are the illusion of being trapped, the need to take back your personal power, or not believing in yourself. So you need to believe in yourself, J. Pika 2. That's what you got to do. Have that confidence. We're all rooting for you. So next I have Laura ZT. So Laura ZT. Laura ZT, I pulled the King of Autumn for you, dear. So the King of Autumn shows a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted person. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Did Laura ZT come back? Laura. Did Laura leave? I thought she said tell her when her card. Laura. Okay. Well, this is for Laura ZT. So more on that King of Autumn. All right. The King of Autumn says to Laura ZT, the King of Autumn is an odd bird. He certainly has the Midas touch in entrepreneurial endeavors. However, unlike so many in the business world, his Midas touch has affected his own heart. It turned it to gold, and now he's out to save the earth. He can manage hundreds of people at once and still take out the recycling while he's calling his congressman to give him an earful. He is charming to a fault, and he will help anyone who asks. But if you hurt an animal, you'll find yourself on his bad side, and you don't want to be there, trust us. This king loves the finer things in life, and therefore he tends to work very hard, too hard. Where's your spouse, you ask? Oh, he's at the office. He's on the road. He's at the protest march. Don't worry, he'll get home eventually. The King of Autumn sits on his throne with fully mature grapes hanging all around him. The grapes symbolize the abundance he has created, while the German Shepherd at his side reflects his ability to safeguard his prosperity. Additional meanings of this card are a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what's right, a thriving career, and nearing retirement. So that is Laura ZT. All right. Next I have It's Robin Nee. It's Robin Nee. I pulled the star card for It's Robin Nee. This is such an awesome card. I love it. It's always my favorite. It says for Robin Nee, they need to look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So, and this is all about enlightenment and illumination. That is what the star card means, and that is the gift. So, the gift for Robin Nee of the star says, now's the time to believe. Challenges fade away as the joy that comes from true faith lights your way to a clear, starry sky. Life has wonderful, magical things in store for you. There's no room now for self-doubt. Look to the future with hope and optimism. God, the angels, and the fairies can help you manifest whatever you need in order to move toward a happy life or career. Trust in yourself and your abilities. Allow your faith to grow. Like the constellations, it will guide you to a rich and fulfilling spiritual insights. Our fairy is opening the chalice well and releasing the ancient healing and manifestation energies for you. Additional meanings of this card are faith to move mountains, believing in your future, good fortune, light at the end of the tunnel, suddenly knowing what to do next, and spiritual joy. Father Frequency. He says, hello, fairy, very busy, going back early for lunch, but I saw a little bit. I like the cowbell. Oh, I think it's a singing bell, Father Frequency. Remember, that's what I set out to find today. And I found this too. Pretty, huh? So, in fact, I might ring that one more often. Okay, so that star card was for Robin Nee. Awesome. Oh, I got you something too, Father Frequency. Let me show you before you go. Look at this. Yeah, isn't that a neat tree? Look at this, Father Frequency. I have to show you this. I got this for you. So it's a site, what's it called? A sight finder, I think. It's for, it has a level on it, and then it's like a sight, like a telescope thingy. And it's really old, like from the 50s or something, and it's got the instructions in it and everything. So I got that for you to check out when you get home. I thought you might get a kick out of that. Yeah. Cool, huh? Anyway, okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So Rebecca Galactionoff is next. So I'm going to ring the tree now. Hi, Nicole Creates Art of Beauty. How are you? Yeah, cool. You're welcome. Yeah, I think it's really neat. Let me get you on the list, Nicole. I think that was it. Yes. Father Frequency, do you want me to pull you a card today? It's okay, Alexis. You haven't missed anything yet. You're good. You're a ghost. You're silly. I'll put you on the list. I'll pull a card for you and then we'll watch it later, okay? I got it. Okay, so Rebecca Galactionoff was next. Rebecca Galactionoff. Princess of Winter for Rebecca. She's inquisitive, she's truthful, she's realistic, she's undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So this is Rebecca Galactionov's card, and more on your Princess of Winter, Rebecca. She says to you, the Princess of Winter, yes, you're on the list, Alexis, and you're a few more people down, probably 10 more people. So, yeah, and we're at 1:24 right now, 1 hour, 24 minutes. So, for Rebecca Galactionov, we have the Princess of Winter, who is a student of the intellect. She's endlessly curious about everything. She can differentiate the truth from a lie in seconds, and she knows facts and figures that will astound you. If there's an exciting new idea being tossed around, you can bet your last dollar that the princess was in on the concept from the beginning. She is logical and realistic, but that can make her a bit difficult to get close to. She keeps her emotions fairly well guarded, so she can have a harsh tongue, speaking without thinking. Truly, she didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She was just being bluntly honest. So try to focus on the message, but not the messenger. And if she continually displays hurtful behavior, you don't have to hang out with her. The little fairy from the Ace of Winter is now an adult, and as her companion, and so is her companion. She has grown fully into her inner strength and is now a powerful young woman, but be careful, her words can be as fierce as her companion's growl. Additional meanings of this card for Rebecca are unpredictable person or situation, the need to communicate clearly, an indigo child or adult, assertiveness, and objective feedback. So that is Rebecca Galactionov's Daily Tarot. Yes. And Alexis says, okay, I'll try to ring the bell for you when it's your turn, Alexis. True, old crow. Yeah, I could see that. Especially when we make a huge impact. Definitely. The more emotions. Yes, I got you, Nicole. Sure do. Got you added to the list. I haven't pulled a card for you yet, though, because, of course, Rebecca. It's a good card. I like that, Princess. You know, this is my card, too. This is my mastery, Rebecca. I'm the Princess of Winter. Yeah. So, what I was saying, Nicole, is when the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh came in, I wasn't sure if I pulled a card for him. So I have this stack of cards, and when I run out of the cards, then I'll know where I ended up before I mix up cards. I don't want to mix them up. Got to keep them in the same order. Okay, so Skitz-Pierre is next. So I want the bell back. Skitz-Pierre. Skitz-Pierre, I pulled the Sun card for you. So the Sun card says to Skitz-Pierre, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. The Sun card is awesome. One of my favorite cards. Has the unicorn on it and the sunflowers. So pretty. And it means radiance and warmth, and it is a gift for you, Skitz. Today you have this power of the sun. And so it tells you there's great success. Great success has been yours, with more to come. You're welcome, hon. Turn your face to the sun and open your arms, Skitz, and embrace the blessings that now flow directly to you from heaven. You can expect the dawning of brilliant new ideas that will lead to wonderful opportunities. You're a beautiful, shining child of God. You're unique in the universe, and the world needs you to be exactly who you are. So go ahead and toot your own horn. Remember that it's important to treat yourself with the same kindness, respect, and caring that you would a best friend or a beloved partner. Our fairy hero rides a unicorn through a field of sunflowers. The unicorn symbolizes his purity of intention, while the sunflowers evoke happiness and satisfaction. Additional meanings of this card are success, fulfillment, public recognition, enlightenment, joyful celebration, and a return to health. So that is an awesome card for Skitz. All right, next I have Kyoko Liggins. Kyoko. I still feel silly. So, the Two of Spring for Kyoko Liggins. And this is the boat card. It's saying a bright future that is manifested through your hard work and your creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So it is spiritual teamwork here, and more on that for you, Kyoko. It tells you this. It says, you are off to a wonderful start. It is as if you have the whole world in your hands. Choices about the short-term future are now appearing. And the most important thing to remember is that it's safe to take chances. If you had every possible resource at your disposal, what brave new steps would you take? Evaluate the situation and then move forward quickly. Many more opportunities are on their way. The possibility of forming a partnership with others will present itself, and this can be a wonderful way to move mutual dreams forward as you encourage each other to continue to follow your passions. Just make sure that you're truly on the same page with anyone that you're considering pairing up with. Our two fairies have worked together to build a beautiful boat that is nearly finished. All they need to do is install the purple butterfly cells, and their journey to magical Avalon will be successfully underway. Additional meanings of this card are a bright future, joint creative endeavors, success through hard work, great progress being made, and great progress being made. Yeah. So that is Kyoko Liggins. So next I have Old Crow. Old Crow. I don't know how loud it is. Like, is it really loud when it's up here? I imagine. You're very welcome, Kyoko. I really like listening to it. It's so pretty. It kind of just gets in your head. I love it. Oh. All right, hold on, Old Crow. Let me get this phone real quick. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's because I'm on live stream right now. So, yeah, I'm on live stream on YouTube right now. Yeah, literally. I'm reading tarot cards. It's okay. I'll call you back when I'm done. Okay, well, let me call you back. I'll be done shortly. About another half hour. Oh, I have a bad tire. I know. So, let me call you back when I get done here. Alright, bye. She needs a ride. I have a really bad tire. Yes, I love it too. It's really pretty. Yeah, like, oh, they're so pretty. The crystal glasses, yes. I'd love to have some of those. Okay, so for Old Crow, yes, here it is. I pulled the Ace of Winter for you, Old Crow. And it says that there's a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So the aces are always new beginnings. This one is a reward card, Old Crow. So should be money coming up. This reward is what that stands for. So it's either a reward on the monetary side or it's a reward on health. And more on that. Ace of Autumn. So, wonderful news. A windfall of unexpected resources arrives to help you pursue your dreams. The fairies are trustworthy manifestors, and they brought you a gift. This may be a financial abundance, such as money, or it could be wise counsel, physical help with your project, or someone who can introduce you to very influential people. You need to use these resources wisely. Make a plan on how you can best utilize them successfully. If your thoughts have turned toward longer-term goals, now is a good time for you to make investments. This young fairy sits upon great potential knowledge. She knows that one day she'll be able to turn it into magnificent abundance. Additional meanings of this card are investing in real estate, a very successful venture, giving without expecting in return, a happy change in your career. Aw, Tiger Lily, thank you. You're so sweet. So, Old Crow, thank you for your generosity, darling. I really appreciate that. Your support, all of your support is amazing. And you know, whether you guys support us monetarily or whether you guys just show up to support us. Good morning, my skies 5D. Either way, support is support, and I appreciate it all. I appreciate everyone. So I just want to thank you for that. And Old Crow, that is awesome. I want to hear news about this reward that's coming. So, okay. So next I have Pink Nini, Pink Goddess, Red. Pink Nini. Tiger Lily, you're so sweet. Pink Nini. Is this silly? Am I the only one who thinks it's silly? I mean, if I was sitting here by myself, I'd probably not think it was silly, but I don't know. When I play it back, I'm probably going to be laughing at myself a lot. So for Pink Nini, that's who I'm reading next. I have the Four of Winter. So the Four of Winter shows Pink Nini is having a bit of seclusion. Is it too loud, though? Do you think it's too loud? I won't know until I do playback. And another thing is my hubby took off with my speaker today. Okay, good. I'm glad. So my speaker, my box that I could use to play the pillow music is not in service. It's out the door. Awesome. I appreciate you guys for that. Okay, I'll keep it close. I should drink some tea and clear my throat. Sorry. Okay, so this is for Pink Nini, Pink Goddess Red. And thank you all for such lovely, sweet comments. So for Pink Nini, it says she's setting aside her concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation and the need for more sleep or a vacation. So there is seclusion going on for Pink Nini. And Pink Nini, more on that. It shows that there's great power in quieting your mind through meditation or taking a break. Solutions that previously eluded you because you overthought them can suddenly become crystal clear. If you're facing a challenge at this time, take this card as your sign that you need to stop thinking about it for now. Focus upon something else or take steps to diffuse a troubling situation or clear pent-up emotions. Healthy sleep is critical for a happy life. It allows the mind to rest and rejuvenate so that your waking hours are more productive and filled with optimism. Show your body the love that it deserves by providing it with the time it needs to recuperate. Seek out ways to counteract stress. A fairy finds comfort and solitude within a mighty pine tree. The pine cone symbolizes the spiritual illumination that comes from meditation and going within. Additional meanings of this card are the power of meditation, resting due to an illness, taking time off, and setting aside your concerns for now. And wasn't Pink Nini talking about having a herniated disc, you guys? I haven't seen her. All of a sudden, she's missing. That's awesome. Okay, cool, Old Crow. Thank you, you guys. But I swear that wasn't that Pink Nini that said she had a herniated disc? So, and that was talking about her secluding herself and taking time to heal. Right on the money on that one. I think I'm always on the money with them all, but sometimes I can see them before they even happen, which is cool. I never thought I would get that developed. Alright, so Pink Nini, got that one. Fruity Toy Z. Alright. Fruity Toy Z. Fruity Toy Z. Huh. There's so many things I want to do this after I'm off the air. I'm going to be all over this bowl. Okay, so Fruity Toy Z, I had pulled the Moon card. Miss ASMR Doll, we were just talking about you. Popping in to say hi, going out to lunch, have to run. Okay, well, I'm going to pull a card for you since you got your name in there. Miss ASMR Doll. It'll be towards the end, though, doll. Listen, I got a cool singy bell. Sort of. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so the moon card for Fruity Toy Z. Fruity Toy Z, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yes, and doll, have fun today. It's cool. Are you getting your tattoo today? We were talking about that earlier. Your dolphins. I'm excited for you. And Jessie was saying dolphins keep coming up. She's been hearing about dolphins. Yeah. Okay, Sunday. Cool. That's awesome. Can't wait. You'll have to do a unwrapping of your tattoo for us. That would be a good ASMR video. The tattoo unwrapping. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm gonna love that. Okay, so the moon card, and this is for Fruity Toy Z. So Fruity Toy Z, the universe is sending you messages right now about the perfect next step to take. You need to listen to the guidance you receive in the form of intuition, synchronistic events, symbols, and sleeping dreams. Be alert for people or situations that may not be quite what they seem. Give yourself a reading or speak to a professional or friend who is a psychic. Embrace the loving information that you receive. It is divinely inspired. Worry is unnecessary and will only slow down your progress. There's no need to be afraid. Let go of the fear. If any part of your life no longer feels right, then trust your intuition and make the necessary changes. Our fairy plays a stringed instrument under the light of the crescent moon. Her reflection in the water, however, shows her playing a different instrument, indicating that under the moon, things are not always what they appear to be. Additional meanings of this card are psychic awareness, seeing what you didn't see before, no longer being afraid, becoming a professional intuitive or reader, hidden information, and the power of your sleeping dreams. So that was Fruity Toy Z. All right. So next is Alexis German. Alexis German. So pretty. I could get hypnotized by this thing. Okay, Alexis German. Alexis German, it's bad because I could just go somewhere else and forget that you guys are here for a minute. You like it? Listen to it closer. Hold on. Alexis. Still looking for Alexis German. Alexis, watch. She's going to come in right after I get done reading. I know. I'm going to, as soon as I get off here, my face is going to be in that bowl. And I'm going to be singing in it and thinking about it and tapping on it while my head is inside it. I'll probably wear it for a hat for a while, maybe. What do you think, guys? Oh, you can't really hear it that way. Wow. Yeah, it's on as soon as I'm off live stream, believe me. So anyway, yeah, that'll give us something to laugh at later. The Empress is what I pulled for. Alexis German. Alexis German. How many times did I say her name, you guys? At least 3, because that's what I pulled for her, which was the Empress card. It says it's time for you to take action, Alexis. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. The Empress, Alexis, is a gift card. She is nurturing. She's the mother card, so she's very maternal and has the gift of empathy, so, and also creativity. So for you, she is your gift of the day. So Alexis, she says, the The planning phase of your endeavor is now over. Congratulations, you've done excellent work sorting out what you are trying to accomplish and what you need in order to be a success. Now it's time for you to get busy. No more contemplating the perfect strategy. If there's a detail that seems to be missing from your plans, it will reveal itself as soon as you move forward. So fix your eyes on the horizon and get going. Creative endeavors are especially favored right now. They can include the desire to have children or taking up a new project that you consider to be your baby. Whenever possible, try to add an artistic flair to each step along the way. Infuse your tasks great and small with joy and the knowledge that nothing can hold you back. Our Empress stands in the chapel courtyard, symbolic of source of inspiration. The infant wearing a hat inside the snow pea shell demonstrates to the Empress the importance of creating something new. This may be the birth of a child or the beginning of an exciting new endeavor. Additional meanings for Alexis are hard work that pays off, inventiveness, successful endeavors, a love of luxurious things, and getting a lot done, nurturing others or yourself, mother figures, pregnancy, and birth. So, Marvin the Martian? Yeah, right? What was he that he used to say all the time? My dad used to do a really good impression of him. What was it that Marvin said all the time, Old Crow? I can't remember now. I don't have access to Google to look it up either. Help me. All right, that was Alexis Germans. Yes, take me to your leader. Thank you. That was it. I should have known that. Silly. I'm so silly. Really bad memory. So very angry. There you go. Oh, yeah. Love Marvin Martian. Okay, so I have Hemjold next. Hemjold and Just in Time Prepping. That's what I thought, so I didn't get one for the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh, so we'll just pick again. So, calling Hemjold. Hemjold. Hemjold's card is the Three of Summer. So the Three of Summer says to Hemjold that there's news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends that you can cherish. And this is an emotional card for Hemjold. It's on that heartfelt emotional level. So it does, I believe, mean a celebration. So more on that Three of Summer. It says, when the universe plays beautiful music for Hemjold, you need to dance. When life presents you with joyful news, you need to celebrate. Experience gratitude for what heaven has gifted you with naturally brings... Experiencing gratitude for what heaven has gifted you with naturally brings more happiness, and therefore more to be thankful for. Embrace this moment as just a drop in the ocean of all the blessings that God and the angels and your fairy friends have in store for you. Remember to tell those around you how much they mean to you. Spend time with family and friends who are dear to you. Your words will be warmly embraced and your truthful intentions will be honored. A trio of fairies enjoys the cool water on a hot summer's day as they celebrate their good fortune. Additional meanings of this card are impending weddings, becoming pregnant or giving birth, vibrant health, becoming part of a close-knit community, or chosen family. Cool card, Hemjold. Hi, Naoshin Sarkar. How are you? I can put you on the list if you like and pull a card for you. Naoshin Sarkar. Got you on the list here. I have one more, and that is for just-in-time prepping, and then I'm going to start pulling cards again for the new folks that have come in. Oh, hi, iRainbow. I didn't even see you come in. You snuck in, too. How are you, iRainbow? Okay, got you on the list. Okay, so the next one I had was just-in-time prepping before I didn't pull any more cards. And so for just-in-time prepping, I pulled a Ten of Winter today. So this Ten of Winter shows that the resolution of difficulties for you. There's a weight being lifted off your shoulders. It could also be the end of an addiction or codependency. So this is just-in-time prepping's card. And this is on a winter level, so it's mental or a thinking level for you, just in time prepping. And it says to you, it's 10, right? Yep, 10 of winter. It's time for you to walk or run away from the situation that no longer serves you and is merely holding you back. Sometimes endings are sad and sometimes they're a relief. Changes can be stressful and intimidating, but trust that this is a healthy and necessary one. Drawing this card means that you probably have known for some time that you need to move on, but you've been unable or unwilling to cut ties. You need to let go or set off on a journey towards a happier tomorrow. Set new goals for yourself and make this a fresh beginning. Focus on the future, not on the past. A fairy is leaving the challenging land of winter for a warmer destination. Soon her troubles will be over. Additional meanings of this card are the resolution of difficulties, the end of an addiction, a weight lifted off your shoulders, or an emotional overreaction. So that was Just in Time Prepping's card. So I'm going to put these away because we read those already for everyone. And then we're going to remember our card of the day because some of us have just come in and they didn't hear this yet. So the card of the day was the Hermit. And that was achieved by adding all of the math of the day up of February 23rd of 2018. Hello, Kratom Butterfly. I'm pulling for you anyways. So I'm putting you on the list because you said something. Kratom Butterfly. And you know what? You want me to anyway. Right? So, here we go. Okay, so the Hermit is our card for everyone today, and that was achieved by the math of the month, day, and year. So the Hermit says to us that we are finding or becoming a mentor, we're taking a break from society, and making a commitment to our spiritual growth. I knew you did. So that was our card of the day, and that is for all of us. All of us. So now we're going to pull for the new people that I haven't pulled for yet. And that is starting with the Stone Kingdom. So let me give these a little shuffle here real quick. Kratom Butterfly is wonderful, folks. Oh, and Kratom, Jessie, are you still here? Kratom, Jessie was thinking about talking to you too, because she has some more information on Kratom that she wanted to talk to you about if you've ever heard of it. And wondered if you've ever heard of it or thought about it. And I actually had never heard of Kratom until I met Kratom Butterfly. But it is a wonderful plant that can be used to heal pain. So, fantastic stuff. And if you don't know much about it, you can follow Miss Kratom Butterfly over to her channel, and she has more information over there. Or you can also look it up on YouTube. Okay. Yep. And I don't see Jessie right now either. And I still have Christopher on the list, so I think she should be somewhere nearby. Jessie, are you still in here, dear? 28 likes, you guys. Awesome. There she is. Yeah, Kratom is something interesting that might even be able to help with some of the ailments that, like you have, the lupus, for instance. There you go, AmericanKratom.org. Yeah, she was wanting to let you know about it so you could check into it and look into it a little bit more. So, okay, we got the Stone Kingdom first. So I'm thinking about the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh, and then Christopher Greenhagen. And then I have Nicole Creates Art of Beauty. And I have Father Frequency. And I have My Skies 5D. And Miss ASMR Doll. Nalshin Sarker. I Rainbow. Kratom Butterfly. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Jessie, get a hold of her. She's got some great information on that. She's going to start working to be an advocate for that plant. It's pretty neat. It's got a lot of good properties. So, okay. So let's start with the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. And the Stone Kingdom So, perfect. There you go. The Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. I pulled the... Sure, I'll do one for Tom, too. Okay, let me see. Rainbow and Tom. Okay, I got it. Let me put it... I'm going to put it right next to yours. So it'll be right before Kratom Butterfly. Okay, so then the Prince of Spring is for the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh today. And it's saying that he's charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. So this is on the spiritual level, the Stone Kingdom of Yahweh. And more on that for you. It tells you, this is your proverbial knight in shining armor, and he's here to help you in whatever way he's needed. There is no task that is too big and no detail that is too small that he won't rush in and take charge of it. If you need something done now, this is your guy. As an endless optimist, he's always smiling while he works, and once the job is done, you'll probably get a happy wink from him as well. Our prince is charming and courageous, confident, and oh so busy. That's because he wants to see everything and do everything and experience everything. Of course, if there's a lull in the action at the moment, you may find yourself with a very bored prince. A bored prince can be a grumpy and impatient prince. It's hard for him to really relax and kick back when there's just so much to accomplish out there in the world. On this card, the prince rides a rabbit, moving quickly from one adventure to another. Rabbits are known to be particularly active in the springtime, just like our prince. Which 3 cards? 3 cards? Kratom, I'm sorry. I'll need more. I got you on the very end. Because Rainbow came in right before you. And I put her son with her Tom. So, I'm sorry. It's alright. It's all good. So anyways, on this card, the prince rides a rabbit, moving quickly from one adventure to another. Rabbits are known for particular active in the springtime, just like the prince. Additional meanings of this card are feeling alive, the urge to get busy, handling many things at once, issues that require speedy decisions and actions, a desire for adventure. Oh, Jesse's daughter. Which 3 cards? Oh, your daughter found your tarot. She pulled 3 cards out, opened the book. She knows what's up. Awesome. Yes. Oh, I want to hear more. Which cards did she pull? I missed that part. Kratom Butterfly. I had no idea what you were talking about. I want to hear them too, Jesse. A new fairy deck. One was paid off. Debts paid off. One was admit your true feelings. And one was letting go. And one was daughter. There was 4. Huh. Well, I have Christopher's next. And it says that he has the 9 of Winter. So here, let me ring the bell for him real quick. Christopher Greenhagen. I really need to get a wooden mallet for that. So the 9 of Winter is what I pulled for you, Christopher, and it shows unbounded fear or focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So this one and the other decks is usually associated with some nightmares or night terrors too. Are you having bad dreams, Christopher? So that 9 of Winter and more on that 9 of Winter shows that this card comes to you when worry has reached an unnecessary level. You may indeed have concerns and plans that you need to process, but your fear isn't in proportion to the circumstances. Take a few moments to go for a walk in nature. Talk with God, the angels, and the fairies, and quiet your mind. Things will be better soon. Things will feel better soon. Sorry. Breathe. With success, oftentimes comes stress. If you let it build up, it can take a physical and emotional toll. You need to nurture yourself. Explore ways to reduce your anxiety, such as massage, acupuncture, Reiki, or treating yourself to a spa day. A fairy has awakened from a bad dream. See, the dove represents the peace that could be hers, but her focus is on her own fears. Additional meanings of this card are unfounded fears, difficulty sleeping, taking on the problems of the world, focusing on worst case scenario, and needless guilt. So that is Christopher's. Wow. Kimmy remembers her dreams. Does she have nightmares? I don't know. Just between your card and Jesse's card, I'm a little worried about you guys because you both got swords today, and it's showing me that there's some sorrow and some unfounded worry that's going on in your lives right now. So I'm just kind of worried about you. I'm sending you both hugs and love and positive thoughts. Try not to worry too much, and make sure that you're getting enough rest too. Use that pillow music or our frequency therapy playlist. You can use any of that stuff and put it on and put it on. Rotate and just play it all night. And then helps kind of let you heal. You're told by many that my daughter has gifts. This daughter card says, female younger than yourself is pivotal to answer your questions. She's very intuitive and knows how to help you. Wow. I remember the other day, Jesse, I think Christopher got that card that was the Princess of Wands. And I told you guys, and you got a card that sounded like Colin, and Christopher's card sounded like her. Wow. That is a trip. So, yeah, I think she might be the Princess of Wands level. So she's on a high spiritual level would be my guess. And, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Still worried about you guys worrying, though. So, don't worry so much. Let go of those stresses for the day and just try to treat yourself and be good to each other today. You guys are awesome. And we love you dearly, okay? So, that'll be Christopher's. All right. Nicole Creates Art of Beauty is next. Nicole Creates Art of Beauty. Nicole Creates Art of Beauty. Pulled the Three of Spring for you, dear, and it says that you need to plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So, Nicole, this is a Wands card, or Spring is a Wands card, rather, and it's a spiritual level. And so, this one tells you... 3. All right. It says, Nicole, you've accomplished much, and now that hard work is paying off. While you wait for your rewards to be delivered, this is a good time for you to take a moment and ponder your next step. You'll need to adopt a long-term perspective. The knowledge you've gained since the beginning of your latest endeavor can be used to create even greater success in the future. It's important for you to have patience right now while your dreams continue to blossom. They will flourish, but it will take a little more time. This fairy is holding a branch of the holly hawthorn of Glastonbury, which is overflowing with blooms from the divine tree planted by Joseph of Arimathea in the Ace of Spring. She awaits the butterfly boat that will soon come to the shore from Avalon, bringing with it the treasures manifested from her hard work. Additional meanings of this card for Nicole are giving or receiving assurances of success, satisfaction with a job well done, seeking out an exciting new adventure, and also business travel. So that's a really awesome card, Nicole. I feel like it has to do with your art, somehow relating back to your beautiful art. Nicole is a watercolor painter. She paints, well, she does all kinds of creative things, but I love her watercolor work. It's very beautiful, so relaxing to hang out with Nicole. Okay, so for Father Frequency, I pulled the Seven of Summer, and I'm going to make a mental note of this. It's going to be at 2 hours and 4 minutes. 2 004000. Got it. Okay, so for Father Frequency, I have the Seven of Summer. Better ring the bell. The Seven of Summer says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So this is Father Frequency's card, the Seven of Summer, and more on that for him, showing there are pros and cons to virtually every decision. The situation you're currently in is demanding a choice from you, and procrastinating is simply no longer an option. What you decide involves actions that may benefit you physically, emotionally, financially, intellectually, or spiritually. Recognizing that you always have a choice is a great realization about your personal power. However, it also means that you are responsible for the outcome of your choices. The moment to choose has arrived. You could make a list of every possible alternative and evaluate it, or you could ask God and your angels for guidance. But the time to choose is now. Daydreaming can be a lovely way to get insight into challenging situations, or it can be a way to avoid taking action. Make sure that your imaginings serve a productive and positive purpose. Make a plan to put your dreams into action one step at a time. A fairy allows sunlight to shine through a prism onto a bed of white roses. The roses indicate that his intentions are pure, but the prism shows that there are many possibilities. Additional meanings of this card are wishful thinking, needing to regain focus, overanalyzing, too many choices, and receiving guidance to detox. So that will be Father Frequency's card. So, and we do that all the time. I'm telling him to detox his system, and I'm talking like on a mineral level because both of us fight diabetes. I'm borderline, and he's actually full blown and has to take pills for it. But we're fighting back against it, and you can beat diabetes too. It's just a matter of flushing your system out and getting rid of the toxins and replacing them with vital nutrients and minerals. So we eat a lot of seeds around here. Sunflower seeds, of course, are my favorite. So moving on from Father Frequencies, we have My Skies 5D. My Skies 5D. My Skies 5D. I have the release card for you today. So it's the gift of transformation. It shows you letting go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, and a time for you to move on. So this is My Skies gift of transformation today. So more on that for My Sky. Shows you can learn from your past and move forward, or you can be held back by it. This is true in every aspect of life, be it in your relationships, career, or health. When an attachment to your personal history blocks you from progress and joy, it's time for you to release the past and go forth boldly in an exciting new direction. Often the changes that are coming into your life are anticipated or even welcomed by you. Although moving on can be challenging, the fairies want you to know that your future is a bright and magical one. So don't wait. Take your first steps towards happiness today. The beautiful peacock wings of our fairy and the white roses she keeps close at hand both represent purity and immortality. Additional meanings of this card are moving forward, freedom to change, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, transformation, and reincarnation. So that is My Skies 5D. Next, I have Miss ASMR Doll. Miss ASMR Doll. So Miss Doll, I pulled the Princess of Summer for you today. She is gentle, sensitive, and kind and inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So that is your Princess of Summer for today, Miss Doll. And she tells you more. The princess says to you, Miss Doll, the Princess of Summer is gentle and sensitive soul. She's very interested in relationships with other people, but she can be quite shy. If you check out her bedside table, you'll almost certainly find a romance novel. She's poetic with a fondness for writing, including journaling everything she feels. If daydreaming were an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. If you approach her with outstretched arms and an open heart, she will happily embrace you, and she will let you into her life. She will eagerly listen to all of your worries with great compassion. No one cries alone when the Princess of Summer is around. Just keep in mind that she's not very experienced in the world. The princess perceives everything through her feelings, so she may not get around to thinking things through. The young fairy from the Ace of Summer has grown up, and while she enjoys her private garden, she is full of magic and patiently awaits for love to come. Additional meanings of this card for Miss Doll are social invitations, love letters, a special new friend, confidential information, and interpreting dreams. So that will be Miss Doll's Daily Tarot. Okay, for Naushin Sarkar, I pulled the King of Winter. So this is for Naushin Sarkar. Naushin Sarkar, I have this King of Winter, and it says, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, and unemotional relationships. So for Naushin, that King of Winter, the King of Winter says to Naushin, the King of Winter is fair, impartial, and completely professional. He is also pretty much emotionally unavailable. If you're looking for someone to give you flawless advice, he's your guy. If you're seeking a speaker for your event who will impress everyone in the audience, book him right away. If you need a new chief executive officer for your company, sign him up. He'll require a healthy bonus. He can even be an incredible humanitarian if he believes in the cause. However, if you're seeking a romantic partner, you may want to walk right on by. It's not that he's a bad fellow. On the contrary, he's quite amazing. He's just not really built for heart-to-heart talks, candlelit dinners, cuddling, or walks on the beach. The romantic within you would be frustrated with this king as a partner. The King of Winter walks in happy solitude with his friend the owl. Wisdom and the intellect are the only companionship he needs. Additional meanings of this card are college professors, public speaking, brilliant ideas, dealing with the government, and unemotional relationships. Well, hello, Immortal Masters. How are you? Put you on the list. And I'll pull a card for you. Immortal Masters. Got it. It won't be long either. I have 3 in front of you, Immortal Masters. So it won't take us too long at all. Okay, so next is I, Rainbow, and Tom. So for I, Rainbow, I pulled the 7 of Autumn, which says, have patience and don't worry, I, Rainbow. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A practical investment of time and money. And I forgot to ring the bell. I, Rainbow, and Tom. Okay, so that's 7 of Autumn for I, Rainbow. Again, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment or time of money. And for Tom, I pulled the Prince of Winter. So he's intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. It says he's seeking out an intellectual solution to the problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So more on that for both of you. We'll start with the I, Rainbow first. I, Rainbow, are you listening, hun? 7 of Autumn. There you are. Okay. So the 7 of Autumn tells you the best treasures in life often take a while to mature. Don't stop believing just as the fruit ripens on your vine. Your plans may seem to be moving slowly, but the pace is quicker than you realize. Be patient. Soon your harvest will come in, and you'll see how successful you have been. As you wait for your goals to come to fruition, now is a good time for you to ponder your progress so far. Note the improvements or adjustments to your progress that you might make for next time around. A young farmer fairy waits patiently for his crops to mature. In the meantime, he contemplates how to occupy his time until the harvest. Additional meanings of this card are diligence, slow but measurable progress, a foreseeable increase in income, time for a little rest, and worrying for no reason. So if you are worrying, quit it. And yes, this is a good card and shows that things will be paying off soon. So, and then Tom's was the Prince of Winter. So that Prince of Winter, and this one on the physical level, and this one on the mental level. So the Prince of Winter, he moves like a flash of light. When the Prince of Winter shows up, you know that you're in for some very quick action. His mind moves as fast as his sled, and he can instantly assess a situation, allowing him to get right to work. When he's on a mission, you may as well stand back and let him take charge, because he will, whether you want him to or not. He is idealistic, decisive, focused, and determined. He can also be a little impulsive and undiplomatic, so if the prince enters your arena, see if you can't get him to pause for a moment of reflection to make sure his plan really is sound. The fairy moves swiftly through the snowy forest. He loves the thrill of the ride, but is he really watching where he's going? Additional meanings of this card are believing strongly in your mission, fighting for justice, sudden or unexpected changes, intellectual solutions to problems. So that is I, Rainbow, and Tom. Yeah? Awesome. Okay, so our next one is for Kratom Butterfly. You're welcome. I love the sound of it. It's so pretty. It has quite the sustain to it, too. You can kind of see the energy moving around in it, too. You guys see that? Yeah. It's wild. See the energy all rotating around in it like atoms. Very cool. Okay, so Kratom Butterfly. I pulled the King of Summer. So I think this must be your husband, Kratom. It shows honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. A romantic partner that you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So, emotional card. He's an emotional man. And more on the King of Summer for you. The King of Summer. The King of Summer is someone that you can completely trust. He's well versed in matters of the heart. He knows the virtues of compassion and understanding. He will quietly listen to all of your fears, hopes, and dreams, and provide astonishing insights that prove invaluable. The King leads a very rich inner life, often coming from a pursuit of spirituality. A humanitarian, he is honorable and quite chivalrous. He shows high integrity in relationships. However, he may come off as being a little intense sometimes. He's been through a great deal, and his desire to protect you may result in paternal-sounding advice. The King is also a fierce protector of friends and family, so it will benefit you to speak kindly of others in his presence. Red roses, a symbol of true love, grow at the feet of the King of Summer, and you can trust that his intentions are honorable and his feelings are genuine. Additional meanings of this card are an excellent spouse and parent, acting as a peacemaker, finding compromises between opposing interests, and getting involved in culture and the arts. So that is Miss Kratom Butterfly's Daily Tarot. Awesome. Okay, one more, I think, and if nobody else came in, that's Immortal Masters. So if you haven't heard me call your name and you're not sure if you got on the list, please let me know. The last two parts were right on, though. He's a mystery man, you think? Don't think that's your husband? Maybe your son. So this is for Immortal Masters. I pulled the Ten of Summer. The Ten of Summer is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. Yeah, because we've been figuring out, too, that these royalty symbols are meaning of people, or they could be us. They're people in our lives, though, usually showing up to represent a person in our lives. So, Immortal Masters, are you listening, hun? Immortal Masters, I pulled for you the 10 of Summer. So this is an emotional card, and it tells you... Still looking for Immortal Masters. There you are. Okay. So it's telling you, Immortal Masters, that spending time with your family and loved ones is critical to a rich and happy life. The people that you call family may be those you're related to, or they may be people whom you have chosen as your beloved community. Either way, offering love and support to those closest to you and accepting it in return is very important. Make space for them in your life. It's worth investing time and energy in your primary relationships. You can have the happy home life you're seeking, filled with peace and emotional fulfillment. The couple from the 2 of Summer card have created a beautiful life for themselves and their children. The butterfly boat near the shores of Avalon means that their emotional currents will continue to evolve and thrive. Additional meanings of this card are a happy marriage, people you can trust, relationships that last, feeling emotionally content, and raising children wisely. Beautiful card, Immortal Masters. Love it. So I think that's it for the day, right? Did I miss anyone? If I missed you, now's the time to let me know. $30 likes today. Good job. Wow, $16. People are so generous. It's fantastic. It's been a great day. You guys are so supportive, and I appreciate you all. So, again, let me remind you all that today's card is the Hermit. And the Hermit tells us for today that we need to find or become a mentor. We will take a break from society and make a commitment to our spiritual growth. 31 likes on your side. Yeah, it's it's hard to say. It changes all the time. YouTube doesn't like it to stick. So it's quite a pain. Okay. So now that we've done all that, you know what? I'm probably going to go play with this singing bowl. That's what I really want to do. You're very welcome. I appreciate you guys so much. I love it that you come and hang out with me. Really do. And, you know, Father Frequency likes you guys too. He's getting to know each and every one of you. And I kind of take him along. We go into people's live streams, and so he kind of meets people there too. And we watch videos together. Like, you know, when Debbie got her box, we watched that video together, and we were laughing about how many milk buns that Sadie gets. And we just love watching your videos. And all of you. You know, I don't think I've introduced him to you yet, Kratom, but I need to take him over there so he can see your videos too. And Jesse, I'm pretty sure he was with me that night when we were hanging out on your channel. Yes, wishing you a great day too. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much too. So yeah, with that in mind, let's resonate out. How about that? Let's have a look at this energy resonating in this bowl, because that's what I really want to do. Alright. Let me get this box put away. It's such a cool thrift shop day today. Okay, so first of all, you can quite see that the sun can come in a little bit and get a little resonation in there. So that's sunlight right there that's coming in this area. Let's kind of keep an eye on it and see if it moves. Oh, it doesn't have much sound that way. Let's see. Oh, it likes the crystals, though. Yeah. Let's see if we put one underneath it. hypnotizing. It is literally hypnotizing me, you guys. Everybody's leaving. Bye. Have a beautiful day. I'll just be here. I think I'm going to play with this for a few more minutes until we get to 30. I need to find a drumstick. I'm actually looking around the room for other things to hit it with. Plastic doesn't sound very good. It's like resonating the crystals on the table. Oh my goodness. Listen to it this way. Maybe. No? Yes. Alright, you guys. I'll probably be doing this for another hour or so, so I'm going to go ahead and let you all go because I know you all have stuff to do. But, again, let me just thank you all for being here today. Don't forget to go out and get yourself a bottle of castor oil. You all need to grab this stuff. It is amazingly good for you. And that is my suggestion. So, and if you didn't see the beginning of the video, then you can see all the cool stuff that I got at the thrift store today in the beginning of the video, and you can hear reasons why castor oil is so important in our household. So, yes, you're very welcome, and thank you for your frequencies too. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you Monday. You guys have an awesome weekend. See you next time. Bye.